Hello and welcome. You're watching NDTV 24/7. I'm Usama Shab. Our top story: the Modi government has notified the implementation of the Citizenship Amendment Act weeks before the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. The CAA was cleared by Parliament in December 2019. Now that the notification is issued, the government can grant citizenship to non-Muslim migrants from Bangladesh, Pakistan and Afghanistan who came to India before December 31st, 2014. A spokesperson for the Union Home Ministry said eligible individuals could submit citizenship applications in a completely online mode for which a web portal has been provided. No other documentation will be sought from the applicants. Listen to what Amit Shah had said in December last year.
और दीदी कई बार हमारे शरणार्थी भाइयों को गुमराह कर रही कि सीए होगा नहीं होगा, कानून बनाकर रुक गए। आज मैं आप सबके सामने कहकर जाता हूं, सीए इस देश का कानून है, इसको कोई रोक नहीं सकता, सबको नागरिकता मिलने वाली है। जब लाल भाई यहां शासन करते थे, कम्युनिस्ट शासन करते थे और दीदी ने उनको हराया, देश भर में अच्छा लगा कि अब शायद बंगाल में परिवर्तन आएगा, बंगाल विकास के रास्ते पर चल पड़ेगा। मगर दीदी ने तो शासन ऐसा चलाया कि लोग कहने लगे कि कम्युनिस्ट अच्छे थे।
रूल्स नोटिफिकेशन में अगर हम देखेंगे कि ये डिप्राइव कर रहा है लोगों का अधिकार को, तो हम उसको खिलाफ में लड़ेंगे। लेकिन अभी चुनाव जब आते हैं, एक कुछ गाप गप पकड़ते हैं, ये भी एक गाप गप है, लेकिन असली फायदा किसी को नहीं मिलेगा।
बीजेपी गवर्नमेंट का मतलब है कि 2024 का इलेक्शन एक कम्युनल इलेक्शन हो। 2024 इलेक्शन में बंगाल में, वेस्ट बंगाल में, आसाम में और त्रिपुरा में और हिंदू बंगाली जो आप लोग जानते हो, हिंदू बंगाली और बांग्लादेशी जो नागरिक है, हिंदू बांग्लादेशी नागरिक है, उस लोग का ज्यादा वोट मिलने के लिए ये काम किया है। मैं विनती करता हूं कि डेमोक्रेटिकली एंड पीसफुली सब लोग आंदोलन करने के लिए रास्ता पर आ जाइए।
BJP as well as Congress held their Central Election Committee meeting on Tuesday. Maharashtra and Karnataka remained in focus as far as the BJP CEC meet is concerned. Candidates for 99 seats of 8 states were discussed. In Karnataka, all 28 seats were discussed, while BJP also discussed 25 seats of Maharashtra. 8 new faces are expected in Karnataka for the BJP. On the other hand, Congress chief chaired Congress's CEC meeting. Sources say that Congress chief Mallikarjun Kharge is unlikely to contest from Kalaburgi. Congress, remember, has already released a list of 39 candidates so far.
बीजेपी अलायंस में कोई बात नहीं है, जेडीएस को कितनी सीट मिलेगी?
अलायंस के बारे में आज कुछ चर्चा नहीं हुआ है। कल हमारा बीजेपी कैंडिडेट्स के बारे में चर्चा हुआ है, लेकिन अंतिम में क्या किसको कैंडिडेट बनाना है, इट हैज टू बी फाइनलाइज्ड।
बट ऑल 28 सीट्स हैव बीन डिस्कस्ड और यू हैव केप्ट सम
नेचुरली आई हैव टू कीप फ्यू सीट्स फॉर जेडीएस, लेकिन किस सीट को जेडीएस को देंगे वो अभी फैसला नहीं।
सो डिस्कशन हैज हैपेंड ऑन 25 सीट्स।
और 28 सीट्स के बारे में डिस्कशन हुआ है।
Mr. Kharge himself has made it public that he's not keen on contesting, and his son-in-law, Mr. Radhakrishnan, is all set to contest from Gulbarga because he doesn't want to get confined to any particular constituency and continue to campaign for the party across. He's also from the Rajya Sabha. He's also the leader of opposition. But there are many within the party who feel that he, as the general, and he's been named as a prime ministerial candidate, will be sending a wrong message not only to the people of Karnataka but across the country, that a prime ministerial candidate is confining himself to the Rajya Sabha and not contesting the seat from Gulbarga. So that's definitely something that has not been taken very, well within the party. There are differences of opinion on that, and it's in that context that Mr. Kharge is unlikely to contest this Lok Sabha election.
All right, seat share for the newly formed BJP, TDP and Jana party alliance in Andhra Pradesh have finally been arrived at. The BJP will contest 6 Lok Sabha seats, TDP will fight on 17 and Jana will be fighting on 2 seats. Let's go across to Vasudha to get more details. Vasudha, what does it mean in the context of how it works out in the south of India for the BJP?
Well, Osama, south of India has been a top focus area for the BJP. Remember, the BJP does not have too much of a presence in southern states except Karnataka. In Andhra especially, it does have very minimal presence. But in the last few months, we've seen feelers being sent out from TDP and also BJP also increasing its southward expansion. So this is an alliance between TDP, JSP and BJP that was finalized, on Saturday. Chandrababu Naidu was part of NDA till about 2018, and both of them distanced, both of them got distance from each other over the special status to Andhra Pradesh. But clearly, all of them are back because they see sense in sort of coming together, and BJP is also focused on increasing its numbers. What I understand is that what we know so far is that after the alliance was formally sealed on Saturday, there was a delegation of BJP which included Senior Minister Gajendra Shekhawat and Jay Panda, who's the General Secretary of the party, National Vice President of the party. They were sent. They actually went down to Andhra Pradesh, and they sat down with JSP and TDP leaders, including Chandrababu Naidu, and they worked out these details. The alliance, of course, the seat sharing arrangement shows that BJP is going to fight on 6 parliamentary seats, which includes, according to my sources, important seats such as Arakku, Narsapuram, of course, some other seats like Akanepalli and Tirupati, and these are very important seats. These are part of, and also, Rajamundri, which is where Purandeshwari is going to fight from. We can also see Pavan Kalyan, who's an actor turned politician, contesting from Kakinada, and Machilipatnam is where the other contestant of JSP will be contesting from. So 8 seats have been given to allies, and TDP will be contesting on 144 assembly seats. Remember, assembly polls and Lok Sabha polls happen at the same time in Andhra Pradesh. So this is yet another move by the BJP to reach its target of 370 seats. It hopes to win as many seats as possible so that it reaches that target, and it also sees an opportunity with YSRCP sort of, facing anti-incumbency. We've seen the BRS government topple in, neighboring Telangana. Since then, there has been this sense of confidence, not just in TDP, but also in BJP.
All right, breakthrough in Andhra Pradesh as far as BJP, TDP and Jana Sena alliance is concerned. Vasudha Venugopal, thank you very much for getting us all those details. The Supreme Court on Monday dismissed an application by the State Bank of India for time till June 30th to provide details of electoral bonds purchased anonymously and their encashment by political parties. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court has asked the Election Commission of India to publish the available poll bond information immediately.
For the disclosure of details of the purchase and redemption of electoral bonds.
Tough questions and a straight directive from the Supreme Court to the State Bank of India. Furnish data on electoral bonds by Tuesday evening or face contempt of court. This after the State Bank of India approached the court for an extension, asking that it be allowed to disclose details by the 30th of June, instead of now, as the Supreme Court had earlier ordered. The Supreme Court, in a landmark decision, had directed the State Bank of India to disclose the names of the donors to the Election Commission, which would make it public by 13th of March. That has now been postponed to the 15th. But this was opposed by the Association for Democratic Rights, the petitioner along with the CPIM, who had moved contempt of proceedings against the State Bank of India for not complying. In court, the judges hearing the matter asked tough questions of the State Bank of India. Chief Justice of India Chandrachud asked what the banks were doing for the past 26 days and remarked that a certain degree of candor was expected from the bank. Appearing for the State Bank of India, senior advocate Harish Salve said the banks had followed a certain standard operating procedure to store information about the electoral bond scheme, because the bank was told this information was supposed to be secret. To this, Justice Sanjeev Khanna said, you have to just open the sealed cover, collate the details and give the information. The court also said this was a serious issue.
It's a very good, strong judgment in consonance with the earlier strong judgment that the court had given on electoral bonds.
The opposition used the latest Supreme Court order to hit out at the Modi government, alleging the BJP did not want this information in the public domain. Former Home Minister P. Chidambaram called the order a tight slap on the State Bank of India.
The entire country is wondering why is the BJP afraid of getting these details in public domain. These details have to be made public. People have a right to know which company paid which political party how much and what was the quid pro quo.
All eyes are now on the State Bank of India and the information that is made public. In New Delhi, Sunil Prabhu, NDTV.
Ghulam Nabi Azad is set to contest Lok Sabha polls as he started his campaign for the general elections. Azad is set to contest from Anantnag Rajouri seat, which is likely to see a four-way prestige battle as BJP State President Ravinder Rana as well as former Chief Minister and PDP Chief Mehbooba Mufti both are eyeing that seat.
Ghulam Nabi Azad set to join the electoral fray in Jammu and Kashmir as he launched this major campaign with a series of public meetings. The former Congress leader may contest from the tricky Anantnag Rajouri constituency, which has become a prestige seat for regional parties, the National Conference and the PDP. The BJP is also making serious inroads into the constituency.
The demand of my being in the parliament is more, but at the same time there are voices that I should stay in the state. So I have to wait. Contest from I have to consult my colleagues also, and I have to weigh.
You are not ruling out contesting from Anantnag constituency, is that correct?
I am not ruling out contesting anywhere.
The Anantnag constituency could see a four-cornered contest between Azad, the National Conference, the PDP and the BJP. PDP President Mehbooba Mufti is tipped to be contesting from the Anantnag seat, and BJP State Unit Chief Ravinder Rana is extensively campaigning in the area. He is holding rallies in places which were literally no-go areas for the BJP till a few years ago.
गरीब को हक मिल रहा है और मोदी साहब ने जम्मू कश्मीर के हर शख्स को गोल्डन कार्ड दिया है, गोल्डन कार्ड.
Even before elections are announced, hectic political activities have started in Jammu and Kashmir. After leaving Congress, it will be Ghulam Nabi Azad's first test of popularity in his home state as he prepares to contest elections. And Anantnag Rajouri seat could be a most watched contest. In Srinagar, Nazir Masoodi, NDTV.
Time for a very short break. More news and updates on the other side. Welcome back. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Monday announced the development of Mission Divyastra, an indigenously developed landmark weapons system that alters the country's geopolitical and strategic position. The Agni 5 MIRV missile, developed by Defence Research Centre, the DRDO, for over a decade, took its first flight today. The new weapon system has multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicle technology, which ensures that a single missile can deploy multiple warheads and hit targets at different locations simultaneously. Vishnu Shom has more details.
The Agni 5 has a rounded warhead. In the middle of every warhead or inside each warhead are multiple re-entry vehicles. Each re-entry vehicle, which is in itself a warhead, has a nuclear warhead. In other words, a single missile with several mini nuclear weapons inside, each one of which can target a separate target, can hit a separate target. In other words, a single missile is a lot more versatile. This is technology India has been developing now for more than a decade. It involves an ability to demonstrate that you've been able to miniaturize your nuclear warheads, which we've done, otherwise you don't go into this technology, that you've got composite technology which can withstand very high temperatures, that you've got aerodynamic technology which can ensure that something like this can be pulled off. The first sense that we got of India doing a ballistic missile test was a couple of days back when a NOTAM, or a notice to airmen, was announced saying that India would be testing a missile out to 3,550 kilometers. It is believed that the Agni 5 has a range much greater than that. Essentially all targets in Pakistan and in China are essentially all covered. This missile system, the Agni 5 with a MIRV, gives India the ability to get into a second strike situation with a great deal of reliability. That is what nuclear deterrence is all about.